Welcome, I'm Ron, and this is the Region Unlocked podcast. Of course, today we have two regulars, Jenny J and Jacob Quack.
G'day.
Hi.
And our special guest for this week, month, is Paul Nakuso.
What is up, everyone?
Kuso from the channel Kuso.
What do you do on your channel?
On my channel, I usually do Astronaut updates, so I play a lot of Astronaut gameplay and commentary. I also have another channel that focuses on anime, so I recently did a top 5 Attack on Titan deaths, which was really fun to do. And for my main channel, other than Astronauts, I also do What's in My Steam Library, which is a series that supports charity.
Nice. Oh, Ron's already subscribed to the anime channel now.
Which one?
Or we'll do in 5 seconds.
Why do you assume I'm just going to start subscribing to anime channels?
I don't know.
What the hell is this?
Because it's anime.
I'm not the addict here.
Yes, you are.
I am no way, shape, or form
The first stage is
that crazy
denial.
about it.
Yeah.
What?
No, nothing.
First
Ron,
stage
nothing.
is denial.
Oh, great. Okay.
Oh, yeah, sure. First stage is denial.
Come on, just go to acceptance.
Yeah, sure, whatever. What have you been playing lately? Or
Um,
watching? Let's start with Jenny.
No, with Nakuso's the guest, so we'll start with Nakuso.
Oh, do we start with the guest?
Manners.
that's how it always
God's sake,
works.
Ron, I would never do that.
Yeah.
Always
Oh,
works.
wait.
We've done this once.
I mean, it's not like last week or anything.
Month.
Not last week,
Yeah,
last
it's been
month.
like a month. See, look, you got saying week now.
So, what have you been playing or watching recently, Nakuso?
Besides Astronauts, I recently picked up Monster Hunter, as General would know, as we played that game last night and we cried.
Oh, I love the big bug.
I can't believe we died horribly. Also, besides like that, it's not too much I've been playing besides stuff with General, usually like Left 4 Dead 2, Bloody Trapland.
All the Blade Trap lands.
I just know it's like I'm playing games that like horribly are rage-inducing.
Blade Trap Land, Left 4 Dead 2, Awesome Noughts, Monster Hunter. Oh, speaking of which, we at some stage people have to give the tanks game mode a shot for Left 4 Dead 2. It's just a whole bunch of tanks.
What?
But yeah, so don't worry. But yeah, there's a game mode for Left 4 Dead 2 where it's like versus, but there's no special infected. Everyone are just tanks, and you're running away from tanks.
That sounds overkill.
It's generally terrifying. Anyway, back to you, Nakuso. That pretty much it. Or...
Yeah, I mean, for the Wii U, which I'm surprised I've been playing it more since I'm not really a console gamer as much as I used to be.
Mm-hmm.
I've still been playing Super Smash Brothers. That's been fun, and Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. Oh yeah, and for RPGs, I've been playing the Tales series. So Tales of Graces, Tales of Zestria.
Mm-hmm.
That's been a lot of fun.
I was gonna say, yeah. Which ones what ones have you been enjoying most out of all of them, or whatever?
Out of all of them,
Yeah.
of course, it's going to be awesome. That's
Dang it, I was meaning like the Tales series and all that.
oh, the Tales series. I
Yeah.
like Tales of Graces F.
Mm-hmm. And like, what is it that you really prefer about it over the others? Like, because I've not actually given the Tales series a go. Yeah.
I would say just the overall concept of the story, even though it's not like super complex. I think it's just I like some of the characters compared to the other one that just came out,
Yeah.
and also I just like the style they went with that game.
Okay. Yeah, I've always, well, at least from what I've seen, the Tales series always seems to have interesting sort of art design and all that. So yeah. Anyway, so is that all for you, Nakuso, or
Yeah, that's basically all the games that I've been playing recently.
what about watching?
Watching, I seen the Howl movie, the
Yeah.
anime movie. That was actually pretty good.
Mhm.
I've been watching a few different anime movies. One Piece I've been catching up on after watching Tubby Spotlight.
One
What
Piece.
episode you on?
Um, well, I'm just like watching the movies, which kind of catches you up because a long time ago I stopped watching One Piece around the 100 episode mark. So recently I just been coming back to it, so I have like a lot to catch up on.
Which probably yourself or Ron could answer. Like, how many episodes are there in like One Piece or whatever? It has to be getting to be quite a fair bit.
It's like 776 or something.
Okay, I'm
I
not.
know it's crazy.
Yeah, I'm not going to start watching that. That's too daunting.
Well, there's like a ton of you can skip arcs, and there's a ton of filler which you can just get rid of.
Yeah.
Yeah, the arcs is what I'm watching.
Like I remember when I got into One Piece, I skipped to the Water 7 arc. So basically, I just went to the part where they all started powering up, and it got really cool.
Had they found One Piece by then?
They have still yet to find One Piece yet.
Yeah, that's just absurd. But yeah.
It's crazy.
So yeah, I guess who wants to go next? Jacob, Ron?
You next, buddy.
Yeah, fine. Okay, so
The hierarchy goes you, Jacob, me. Can't break that.
so at least for myself, I've been playing Monster Hunter for a tiny bit from last night. I've been playing a bunch of Xenoverse and a bunch of Evolve.
Jenny, just let me pause you for a sec. The fact that you said that means you're gonna get spammed by Nathan now.
Yeah. Oh no, I mean we'll blame the Kuso because he was the one who mentioned Monster Hunter 4 before.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah. So yeah, it's all free reign now. My thought was Nakuso set, so it's like everyone just jump in or not at all. So yeah, for Evolve, I mean, after playing it for the amount of time I did, I'm not bothering to touch it anymore. There's just a bunch of things I just don't care about for the game, and it's just made me go, I don't want to play any more of it because it's generally a bit boring now. Xenoverse, now I will say it's not Game of the Year material, but Xenoverse is still quite a good game. Arguably one of the best Dragon Ball games we've had, easily in the top 5. So,
How many are there?
but there was stuff out on like the SNES.
It's probably like 20 or so.
I know that there was stuff out on like the Sega Genesis or something.
Alright.
Dragon Ball games started out there, so not started out, but there were ones on there. So there are, but yeah, I mean, we've had just a whole bunch of shit Dragon Ball Z games lately with Ultimate Tenkaichi, Dragon Ball Connect, Battle of Z or whatever, and all that. So yeah, it's kind of like good to get a good game, a good Dragon Ball game. It's just not like, super amazing Game of the Year material, whatever. So yeah. But yeah, and that's pretty much everything for me. I mean, Resident Evil Revelations 2 episode 1. I still need to play episode 2, but yeah, been playing that also, so. But yeah.
That
anyway.
looked like a pretty fun game from what I've seen of the first review you did.
Oh yeah, for Revelations 2 episode 1. Yeah, it's quite a good game. You sort of need to go into it going, okay, they've not had a huge amount of time to make the game. It's more of a budgety sort of title considering it's $25. And it's sort of like you need to sort of go in with that mindset going, you're not going to have something that's super amazing budget like Resident Evil 6 or whatever, but it's for what it is, for paying $25 getting 4 episodes, raid mode, and all that stuff. It's quite a good game with a cool story and all that. I mean, there are things they could improve and all that stuff, but can't they improve anything for every game sort of thing? Like, and the issues that there aren't that huge for the most part. I mean, there are some bugs, and it's not particularly scary, but it's quite neat. So
Cool.
But yeah, so anyway, so you're up next, Jacob.
Okay. Well, as Gen J and Ron both know very well, I have been playing Tomb Raider, the definitive edition for PS4, and I've been stuck to that for a week or two now. I think I bought it a couple of weeks ago. I beat it today. I intended on beating it today so I could talk about it in full, I suppose. for this podcast. So, yeah, you're welcome. It's oh my god, it's a really good game. Like, I tend not to make a list for like favorite games, but it would be up there. Like, I'd say The Last of Us is the game that's just caught me the most out of any game I've played, but Tomb Raider is definitely up there in that same kind of like it's just that kind of game that I enjoy. Like, I know I've been talking about how I'm not too good at FPS games or multiplayer games or whatever, but I guess I'm more in my comfort zone when I'm playing like these
third-person shooters,
third-person kind of things. Like it's not linear, but it's not
huge open
it's not
world
sandbox GTA kind of thing. But it's really, really good, and the story is immense, and I love it. I really like the game. I would recommend it to anyone. There was a I think the reason I bought it was because
on sale. From what I saw,
there was a sale on the PSN store, which was like £10 for the game, and that's ridiculously cheap. I was gonna get it for online. But I prefer getting physical copies, so I got it on a physical copy instead. It was only like £5 more, but it's all good. And yeah.
So wait, you saw a game that was on sale. You're like, I want to get that game, but then you got it for the one that's not on sale.
Not all my decisions are completely logical. I'll admit that.
But it was worth it, I guess, because the game is really good. So
yeah, I prefer having a disc and a box and all that.
Yeah,
I don't know, it's just personal preference.
Unless it's of course Steam sales.
Yeah, Steam, like I have 70 games or something like that, and most of them are just from a sale.
Yeah.
So
you can't even play most of the games, can you?
No. Well, not. I can't not play it. They're just when I play them, they're not very well play. I don't know. They're kind of crap.
Well played.
I don't know how to explain it. They don't run very well. They run, but they're not. Okay. They don't run very well.
Still better than the PS3 and Xbox 360.
I suppose. Other than Tomb Raider, I don't know. I played a bit of GTA.
Dying Light.
Dying Light. That's right. Shit, I forgot about that. That was a night.
That's a week ago. More than a week.
That was wow. That was an experience for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a fan of horror.
Oh,
really?
Get this, Nakuso. It took Jacob about 2 hours to get through the tutorial that took everyone about 30 minutes.
It took him twice as long as it took me.
Okay, you saw
the
first part of the prologue. I was literally looking at everything.
So I finished the campaign, the prologue, and we had to wait an extra hour for Jacob. We started at like 30 seconds apart.
Yeah. Anyway, so that was fun though. I enjoyed playing that. I did scream a little bit at some parts. But you can check out that on my channel.
Dang it. We don't plug into it at the end, guys.
I plug like a whore all day long, baby. Besides Dying Light and Tomb Raider and a bit of GTA, I haven't really been playing much else. I've kind of, I don't know. Oh, I started watching Dragon Ball Z. You'll be happy to know.
Oh yeah,
about 15 episodes in.
The one who started it far too late.
I know.
As soon as he said he started it, we immediately told him leave regional blocks.
Wait, you just started like the whole series?
Yeah, I've never watched them, or really, I don't know, been interested. Honestly,
complete
scum. True. When you watch it now, though, it's gonna be like it hasn't aged that well compared to like stuff you see now.
I don't know. I recently watched the Cell Saga, and I'm like, this is awesome.
Yeah, I can feel the scowls through the mic.
I was gonna say, at least Dragon Ball Z at least holds something dear in my heart. So maybe it's just like nostalgia talking or whatever. Because I could rewatch any saga and go, oh my god, this is awesome.
I like it. If that makes any difference.
You're still too late watching it. So
I watched Big Hero 6 in the cinema. That's a good movie.
Oh yeah, I heard that's pretty good.
It is. It's really good. I don't know what else is coming out soon. I know that the Avengers is coming out in like a couple of months, and that's gonna be good. But oh yeah, SpongeBob. You know that SpongeBob film? I think.
Oh
like,
yeah, the one.
Crap, we never watched it.
That film that's not released in the UK until like this month, I don't think. So I couldn't have watched it if I
Oh,
tried.
Nick, have you seen the whole thing about the new SpongeBob film?
Yeah.
CGI and all that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
It's
Right.
kind of creepy, to be honest.
Creepy. Nah.
SpongeBob movie 2 UK release date is wait, what?
Honestly, how can you not find it creepy? It's like
23rd of March in the UK.
it doesn't look normal. Why does he have a six pack? That is not normal.
Just go with it. God, yeah. Oh yeah, I'm updating myself with the Game of Thrones because that comes back soon. So I've been rewatching season 5 or what some of it.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to that. But besides that, I've not really been doing anything else in terms of playing or watching stuff. So Ron, your turn.
I haven't really played anything this week because I've been sick.
You
So I've
suck.
been just focusing on like
suck
going to
shit.
sleep.
What kind of
I played
gamer are you?
Dying Light a week ago with these guys. Not the best experience. I mean, for God's sakes, we met some guy who was just performing poetry in the streets.
Dang, Ron, are you playing Xenoverse right now during the podcast?
I am currently playing Xenoverse, as in right now.
Dang it, Ron. Can hear your button mashing.
The button
I know
mash
it's
is
hard.
real.
It's a very fun game. I enjoy it. I haven't really watched anything either. It sucks, man. Just been like sleeping the whole time doing work. I watched Cell Saga, so I've basically just been a huge Dragon Ball fanboy this whole week. While my head was just stuffed up.
Xenoverse coming out and all that. What have you thought of it so far?
It's good. It's
Yeah.
fun.
In-depth
Servers
analysis.
suck.
Yeah. Cool.
They need
Well,
to fix their servers a lot.
yeah. That they do.
I think I probably watched something.
Probably.
Something.
Think anime. Think anything anime. You probably watched
Man,
something.
you guys seriously think I'm like some anime nut, don't you?
Yes. You've proven you are an anime nut.
To be fair, anything's
Man-
anime nut compared
Yeah.
to me, really.
Yeah. Man, that's some loud button mashing on your end, Ron.
You're breaking your controller.
Sorry.
But yeah, so I guess moving on to gaming news, unless anyone else wants to say anything else.
No, I think I
Sounds like
covered
no.
everything I wanted to say.
Okay. So gaming news, the releases last month, we had The Order 1886, Resident Evil Revelations 2, Episode 1 and 2, Xenoverse, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, Five Nights at Freddy's 3.
Well,
That's even worse than before, Ron.
Oh yeah, I played Last of Us. That's what I played.
Now, the game sucks, so it doesn't get to be talked about. Moving on.
Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, so I mean, does anyone want to weigh in on any of those games? I mean, Five Nights at Freddy's 3 is still the same crap.
I haven't played it. I don't want to.
Let's just bag on the Order and the fact that Jacobs made it his game of the
God
year.
damn it! This is just bullying Jacob episode.
I mean, it's not my
It's
most.
gotta be, man.
It's not my most anticipated game, but I think it could be game of the year.
Well, you've got to understand that I said this before there was any announcement about it being 5 hours long, anything about anything.
I remember me and Jenny were just like, I think it's gonna be a flop.
Just
we think
because-
it's gonna be a flop.
Just because it's 5 hours young, just because it's 5 hours young, doesn't mean it's going to be a bad game. I mean, look at Beyond
I know.
not Beyond Two Souls, Brothers, A Tale of whatever that Brothers game.
There's a Tale of
But
Two
that was a
Sons.
$15 game.
Yeah,
If I were to get
that's
the
the
Order
thing.
here, it'd be $70 for me.
but we're not arguing price. What was being said was you can still have a short game that's still really good. If you've got a condensed, concise 5 to 6 hours opposed to a drawn out 20 hours, the 5 to 6 hour game is going to be the better experience. But then again, you need other stuff from a AAA game opposed to it just being a 5 to 6 hour story, I guess.
Exactly.
If I wanted to watch a movie, I would pay $15 and watch SpongeBob, not $70 for Werewolf.
But then keep in mind, okay, so what we're saying is $15 for possibly like SpongeBob or whatever for a movie ticket.
Not possibly.
So let's say then that SpongeBob's 2 hours long. So you're paying for the equivalent of the Order 1886. You'd be paying $45 of movie fees for the same length experiences the Order. So
anyway,
Yeah.
none of us have played it as far as I know, so we can't really give an opinion besides what the reviews have told us or gameplay we've watched.
After all, everyone was saying Bioshock Infinite was an amazing game and it was shit. So
What game?
In your opinion.
Bioshock. No, it's not my
Bioshock
opinion.
Infinite. I
Bioshock
can hear you.
Infinite is shit because of facts.
Anyway.
Yeah, I couldn't get a Bioshock Infinite either.
Nah, horrible, horrible gameplay, just horribleness.
I actually haven't played any of the games on that list of the releases last month. I mean, if you
Yes.
include Dying Light, which technically was a release for us last month, then yeah, I
Yeah.
played that. But
Well,
I
it's
haven't played the
physical-wise.
Resident Evil things, or Xenoverse, or Monster Hunter, or Five
You
Nights
should
at
get
Freddy's.
Xenoverse. We can make a team.
I will get that at some point. Probably in the next month or so, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's other games coming out this month that I'm looking forward to.
Oh, yeah,
Having a go
is
at.
it? Yeah. Cool. So, yeah. So everyone's, I guess, moving on. If let's say one wants to say anything else.
Well, if we move on, then we only have like a couple topics left, which isn't good.
Well, okay. So, well, I was going to say, well, the games coming up in the month coming up, we've got Zombie Army Trilogy for the PS4, Xbox One, PC. We've got Devil May
Never
Cry.
played that game.
Pun?
What's it about?
It's just the Zombie Army games.
Oh.
You know how the Sniper Elite games.
Yeah.
Each of them, they make a zombie version where you have to kill zombies. So it's pretty much they're just sticking all three onto the one disc and releasing it.
Oh.
But keeping in mind, Zombie Army 3 hasn't been released, so you're getting Zombie Army 3, and then you're getting number 1 and number 2 as part of it.
Oh,
So yeah, we've got
I think just towards that list that's coming out this month, I forgot to put it down. I think.
Final Fantasy. You've got Final Fantasy HD on there.
Was it
No, it's-
Borderlands Handsome?
Borderlands, that's the one. Yeah, the Handsome Edition.
Oh yeah,
That's coming out this
yeah.
month.
Oh yeah. We've got.
I'm
Do you know the
getting
date or?
I'll
It's
have a
like
look
March.
now. I think
Okay.
it's 20 something.
Be like, oh, it's the 20th. We've got Devil May Cry Definitive Edition coming out for the Xbox One and PS4. I mean,
Oh, let's talk about Battlefield Hardline. That thing's gonna suck.
very shortly we will. What you call has anyone played the reboot of Devil May Cry or?
I probably will
Yeah,
play it.
I played it.
It's something.
I did. I played it when it was free for PS3.
Yeah.
It was okay.
Yeah,
In
it's
you
not
said-
a
another one of
bad
those-
game.
It's another one of those games that should be pretty good, but I just can't get into it.
Borderlands Handsome Collection's 27th of March in the UK. I don't know what it is for the
Wait.
rest of the world, but yeah.
Okie dokie, 27th. But yeah, so Devil May Cry, from the sounds of it. I mean, some people like it, some people don't.
It's for a specific
reboot?
audience.
Yeah.
So.
It's different than the other ones. That's what I want to say. But it's not like it's like you either love it or hate it.
Yeah.
But
Right.
if I like go back to the old ones, they're pretty good. You know, it's like the same as Bayonetta.
Yeah.
So I find Bayonetta to be better than
Devil May Cry.
Devil May Cry, even though people might not like hearing that.
Well, it is regarded as one of the best spectacle fighters around, so. But yeah, what should I call it? So, the next thing is Sniper Elite 3 Ultimate Edition on the 13th.
Anyone play
I
that?
don't- I don't care.
No.
I
The only
played
thing I care
Sniper
about are the
Elite 2.
testicle shots.
And what I think I've also got V2 or something, but not played much of it. But it could be zombie. But yeah. So was it enjoyable or?
Oh, Sniper Elite 2 is pretty good, especially
Yeah.
when you play it in co-op.
Oh wait, it has co-op.
Yeah, it has co-op.
Oh, cool.
And it's a really it's not like complex or anything. It's a pretty simple game. The thing that makes it, of course, is the slow motion headshots where
yeah.
when you hit any part of the body and this breaks.
Oh, so yeah, so I guess like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, it's like that. It's
Yeah.
not with bullets.
Yeah, and not as gory, I presume.
No, it's not as gory.
Nah. Imagine having Sniper Elite 3 come out, whether the Ultimate Edition, and having your sniper bullets kills be as gory as like Mortal Kombat. Shoot the bullet into the head, and all of a sudden the head explodes and the body just catches on fire. And
They have a game like that. It's called Fall. If you get the Bloody Mess perk, you shoot him in the toe, the whole body explodes into a bloody mess.
but the thing is, Fallout isn't good.
Wow. Okay, you want to get into a debate?
You're going to be offending so many people. Oh, God.
So can I get the view? No, I've played New Vegas. I've not beaten it, but I prefer New Vegas over 3, which I did beat. 3's alright, but
It's just old, man. It's like
Guys, we should get Mortal Kombat 10 and play each other, because that's probably a fighter game that won't be region locked, and every fucking fighter game in the world.
that's a complete joke.
I do not want to Mortal Kombat 10.
But yeah, so dang it, why am I doing this? Ron, you're supposed to be the host.
You're the host, and you're fucking playing
Hey,
Dragon
here's the
Ball.
thing. You just took it over.
Ron, you're the host, and you're playing Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Host it.
Here's the thing, Jenny. I didn't say, Jenny, just list the topics off, okay? No, you know what happened? You just started listing off because you're such a natural born host. That you just automatically start saying stuff.
Come on, Ron, get back to hosting it.
Okay, where are you at? You're at
The
like
20th. I started
Resident
hosting it 'cause
Evil Revelations 2, multi-format.
That's
Jenny,
right.
didn't you do a
view
review
of
of
the
this?
first episode, but not the second episode. I've not actually gone around to playing the second one yet. But yeah, the
How
first.
was it?
As I've said previously in the podcast, it's quite a good game. I mean, it's not amazing, but I mean, it's fairly solid for what it is, and it's definitely worth a play considering it's like 4 episodes and a whole bunch of other stuff for like $25. So it's not even half the price of a full release. So
Is it basically like a Telltale's game type thing, or is it?
not like your difference of endings. Did anyone here ever play like the first Revelations?
No, I
No.
never played it.
Never.
Okay, so in Revelations 1, it was you had your chapter, then it ended, and then it was like they did the episodic format, but in a full release. Has anyone here played Alan Wake?
I
No.
have.
Okay, so you know in Alan Wake how it was released as a full game, but it's told like episodically sort of thing?
Yeah.
That's pretty much like what Revelations 2 is, but it's being released episodically. There's not like ways to have different endings or different paths or whatever, it's just we're going to tell this episodically. So yeah, it's quite good. So definitely worth a play.
When's Resident Evil 7 coming out?
But I've not even announced it, but I'm sure they'll release it. I mean, after all, Resident Evil 6 sold so many copies despite being good or bad.
How did Resident Evil 6 do? Is it like a good game?
No.
Lots of there are people who like it and then people who don't like it. But more people don't like it than like it. But there are a group of people who do like it. I guess that's the same as every game.
That's confusing.
Minus
It's the same for anything. There are people who hate stuff and there are people who like that stuff,
Yeah.
Jenny.
Yeah, but there were some people who went, yeah, this game's actually quite good. But then there was a huge amount of people who went, nah, this game's shit. So what was I Googling?
I don't know.
Oh, Resident Evil 6 sales.
The only Resident Evil game I ever bought was what was it? Raccoon City.
No,
Operation Raccoon City.
I feel sorry for you.
I loved it. It's so fun. It's just short.
No, it's bad.
It's not bad.
Operation Raccoon City isn't good. Isn't that
I
game
loved
where
it.
they try to retell like numbered like Resident Evil 2.
I didn't
but
care for story. I just had fun like playing with friends and just screwing around.
so, yeah,
I did not pay attention to the story at all. Like some guy tried to kill us or something. I don't know.
Mhm. Oh,
Not that.
apparently, Resident Evil 6, as of the 8th of May 2013, sold 4.9 million. But from what I heard of recent things, it was up to like 8 million or something. I forget. It sold a lot. So
Right.
What's its rating in reviews?
oh, do you really want to know?
Of course.
Critic Resident Evil 6. For the PC, we'll go the PC because PC Master Race. It's got a meta score of 69 with a user score of 5.7.
Not good.
The height. Oh, no, it's almost a 7 out of 10, which a 7 is still good.
I more like a user score because those people have played
Yeah.
it.
Well,
Sadly.
the user score is 5.7, so. But then the issue, you've got a bunch of Resident Evil fans who'll be like, this isn't anything like Resident Evil. It sucks because of it or whatever, so.
Well, the original Resident Evil gameplay wasn't even that good. You stood in place and you couldn't move and shoot. It was extremely hard to aim, and you had fixed camera angles. I don't know.
But that was
Do they want that?
That was to add to the experience, and the fixed camera angles still, when I played the HD thing, really still kind of freaked me out with the way the game was designed. But yeah.
Blade Storm Nightmare.
I searched this game up. I have no clue what this is about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just
What
about
about-
to search it now.
Well, there's also Hardline on
Oh,
the same day.
let's get to that. So pumped for that
Let's
game.
talk about that while I look up Blade Storm Nightmare.
My new game of the
Okay,
year
so-
contender, Battlefield Hardline, ladies and gentlemen. What do we think?
Okay, so did you play Hardline or the beta or
No, I seen your video on it.
yeah?
Good for you.
Oh, the game's just not very
Good.
good.
It's so fucking boring.
Yeah,
It's generic as hell.
yeah, it's kind of the thing. I mean, Niku, so did you play number 3 or number 4?
Yeah, I played Battlefield 3.
Yeah, and you know how there was the sort of excitingness that sort of came with. When I say excitingness, like it felt different and it felt good. Did you get
Yeah.
that sort of feeling? Yeah, Hardline is just bland.
Awful. Don't
Yeah.
play it.
They go,
Just-
oh,
just
here's some
rename
cops and robbers, but there's no. I don't feel like, oh, I'm this robber. I just go, okay, time to steal this thing, and
There are no, like,
When I was playing it, it just didn't
Traits
feel
to
like
any
a
of
good
them.
game at all. Like
no, it just felt
moving around and shooting guns didn't feel fun because there was no vibration on the controller or anything either.
Yeah, it just
Even the sounds were all off.
it just wasn't fun.
literally
So-
the only difference between the police
Oh.
and the criminals was the skin.
Yeah.
Because, like,
Not even that. They look the exact same, so it's hard to tell who's a friend and who's an enemy for me.
Oh, you know what? I
They
take
don't
it
even
back.
display names.
No, it's not like if you get very close, it displays names, but
it's like, yeah. Sort
Yeah,
of
if it's
close
far away, you
range.
can't tell.
If you're
yeah.
in a close combat
Also-
thing. no.
You know what? I take back what I say. I don't like Hardline because apparently, according to people on lobbies, it's because I suck at the game,
Oh, well, yeah, there is that.
and that's
You
apparently
do
why I
suck
don't
at the
like
game.
it.
No,
Apparently,
it's just like,
Another
if you
thing I
want
hate
to
about the
have...
game is
If you want to try
Sorry,
and do something innovative, which they don't, but if you want to, and you have a cops and robbers thing, make them be different somehow. Like,
not like and the access to the amount of guns the robbers have. It's like, why do the robbers have these RPGs and stuff?
like just have some fucking, I don't know, like the robbers can do
Well-
some specific perks that police can, and police can do some perks that cops can, robbers can,
Yeah.
and so on and so forth.
Here's
Why
the
do
thing: they when they need to go about making the game, they need to have fun with it.
Oh shit, I
They
just
went-
realised what we've done.
What?
I just said that. That's going to be the next DLC. We are talking about EA.
Of
Fuck.
course, EA. Yeah, so it's a shame. Ugh, it sucks you're not playing the Kuso, but
Well, it doesn't. It's good
No,
for
it's
you.
good. Doesn't have to.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
It's that crap.
No, I
Even
just,
every gun has a silencer too, which I hate.
Mm.
So you can't hear anything.
it's just a huge mess, and it's like, nah, they want to be. I don't understand it, but people go buy
So-
it. So
From like,
I'd rather they work on Dead Space than that.
yeah, you guys, what were you guys saying, Kuso?
from Battlefield 3, do they like change anything, or do they make it worse than Battlefield 3?
I prefer
nothing like
Battlefield.
Battlefield.
I prefer Battlefield 3 over Battlefield 4, and I prefer when I was playing Hardline. I'm like, why aren't I just playing Battlefield 4? So, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, Hardline in good to bad. In the sense that people say Battlefield 4's got things that are better than 3, but I still prefer 3 over 4. So yeah, Hardline is
essence-
worse than 3.
Don't buy it. In essence, Final Fantasy.
We should
Type
unlock
0
seal
thing.
of disapproval.
Yes, we need
Wait,
that.
we've got that? Of course.
We would
So,
not
yeah.
be allowed at PAX East.
No, just imagine that, just walking up to all the booths, just sticking stickers of disapproval on everything. No matter how good the thing is, it's just like, nah.
We hate everything.
I love this game, but
Only-
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to.
Disapprove it.
Exactly.
Cool. So,
That Final Fantasy
Final
game is
Fantasy
coming
Type
out.
0 HD. Do you guys care?
Not in the slightest.
not particularly.
I don't have
I
a
didn't think
Xbox One or a PS4, so nope.
Let me guess, you use the money to buy a new graphics card.
I wish. I used it to buy Monster Hunter.
Wait, so you still don't have a new graphics card yet?
Nah,
Yeah,
I had to
that-
like
that
actually do
noise.
responsible stuff, like put it in, just like save for moving and stuff. So I might be able to get one next month.
What about just sell your body on the sex market?
Yeah, I hear that's a
that's
big
something.
business lately.
Yeah.
Very profitable.
You want your... Yeah. I don't see how. I mean, it's Takuso after all, so you'll be raking in the money.
Okay, guys, I've
yeah,
changed
so
my mind
next
now.
is-
I have a
What?
brand new game of the year. It's gonna be Ride. I've just watched the trailer.
You
Looks
can't do that.
phenomenal.
Right?
It
You've
just
changed your
looks
thing
incredible.
3 times in this podcast alone.
I think it's best not to take your game of the year seriously now, Jacob.
Ride looks incredible. Okay, just look at it. It's nothing. There's nothing to say. It's just it's a motorbike game. It's basically Need for Speed
Trials?
with my voice is going. Need for Speed with motorbikes.
Oh, so okay. So in other words, it's like Skyrim but with guns. But this is Need for Speed with motorbikes.
I never understood the
Yeah.
Skyrim with guns thing. What the hell does that mean?
Just go with it. Just go
It
with
means it's like Skyrim but with guns. Mine's the
Jeez.
PC version because the PC you can get mods for guns.
it. Be
PC Master Race.
contextually serious with you, Ron. It was once said that Far Cry 3 is like Skyrim with guns, and someone did not
Did
agree
they
with
say
that.
it?
And then it became a joke that everything is like Skyrim with guns.
Hate that stupid thing. It's so stupid.
No,
Nothing's like Skyrim with guns unless you mod guns into Skyrim.
no, but everything's like Skyrim with guns. Call of Duty is like Skyrim with guns.
Life is like Skyrim
The
with
only
guns.
sense is that they're both digital platforms.
I would argue that even Awesomenauts is like Skyrim with guns.
I wish Skyrim was like life, because then I could Fusrodar people, and that would be fucking awesome. Oh, I wonder
You
if
can
they're
also
ever gonna make.
teleport through walls with the plates.
I want a new Elder Scrolls
Yeah.
game. Thinking about it now, I want a next
Yeah,
gen
goes
one.
play,
Bethesda's having a conference in E3, Fallout 4, and Elder Scrolls 6.
don't care about Fallout 4. Bring Elder Scrolls 6.
Hey, do you want to fight Jenny?
Yes, I say we fight without shirts. Take off your shirt and fight me, Ron.
We're gonna duke it out in Xenoverse later, so we'll do that
Easy.
later.
Easy. So,
What's the next game?
Bloodborne. 24th for the US,
Yo,
27th
what?
for the UK. PS4 exclusive.
Looks
Jenny's
like
hosting once again.
I'm not hosting.
looks like it's gonna be an interesting game. Um, I wonder if they're ever gonna make.
What?
Looks like it's gonna be an interesting game. 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 Looks like it's gonna be an interesting
I don't care for Dark Souls. I don't like the series.
I saw some gameplay of Bloodborne, and it looks very bloody, like lots and lots
Yeah.
of blood. But yeah, I suppose that's to be expected from the title. I've not really played any Dark Souls, Dragon Souls, Demon Souls, whatever you want to call them.
Dragon Souls. There's no Dragon Souls.
I don't know. That's why I said whatever you
Dragon
want to call them. Dragon, yeah, whatever. I was thinking of Dragon
You're gonna
Age.
get
Anyway.
the whole community on us.
I know.
because you
I'm
said
sorry,
Dragon
but
Souls.
hey, GenJ's the one that said Fallout is shit. Now that is gonna get us killed,
Okay.
if anything.
Okay, Fallout shit. The Last of Us is shit. Dark
Fucking
Souls
hell.
is shit.
It's okay,
Dude,
guys.
Denny's whole thing is just
Oh my
It's
God.
okay. We can
AAA
fix this.
title.
EA is shit. Yay, we win over everyone.
I
Okay.
love EA. They're as good as
GenJ,
they're as
stop
good as
talking,
Conqueror.
please. No.
EA's been doing better than
they're all-
Ubisoft.
They're also as good as Ubisoft.
Anyway, I've not played any of them. They all look very hard, and I would get very angry. So I'm probably not going to get Bloodborne, but it does look like the kind of game that will be successful, but not
Yeah.
that successful.
Oh, it's being made by. I think it's if they know they're budgeting, it could be a really successful game, but it's not going to be like 10, 20 million sales. But what game is really?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
It- But I mean, it's being made by the same people of Demon Souls, and that game people still regard as possibly the best in the series.
And Dragon Souls.
So, don't play Dragon Souls.
That's the joke.
You know,
No,
the thing
no
is,
joke.
I before this podcast, I was thinking about this, and I was like, okay, it's kind of linked to this series with Demon Souls and Dark Souls, and I was like, is there a Dragon Souls? No, there's not a Dragon Souls. And then we come to it now, and I just said fucking Dragon Souls in the list.
The closest thing to that would be Dragon's Dogma.
That's it.
Dragon's Dogma.
That's the one.
Yeah.
I was thinking.
Dragon's Dogma is like Demon Souls with guns.
That's it's not.
I hear Demon Souls with guns is like Skyrim with guns.
Yeah, which is just like hatred with guns.
Which is like Call of Duty.
Yeah, without
It's
guns.
like Candy Crush with guns. Okay, let's
Good
just get this
job.
over with, okay?
Right, that's
It's
it
like you
for
don't-
releases in March.
you don't.
Okay.
Oh, wait, you don't succeed with the level, and then your iPhone just pulls out a gun and shoots you in the face. Why
One
has anyone made
chance.
that?
Okay.
Anyway.
Moving on from that now. We don't really have any of the
And
releases.
how did you butcher the name, Jacob?
I didn't write this, it was Ron.
Ron, how'd you butcher the name?
What?
Navidad's console. Navidad's console.
Is that
Navidad?
meant to be NVIDIA? Or NVIDIA?
Is it Nvidia? I don't know.
Yep, I don't know. Wait, anyway,
I've looked
so
at it.
what about Navidad's console?
I've looked at it, and I don't really
Yeah.
know if there's anything to say about it. It doesn't look at all, groundbreaking.
Oh, they don't have the A. I didn't know that.
I don't
Let's
know.
see here, Nvidia. Wait a second, I don't know.
That's
It's
a
called like
tablet
NVIDIA
thing, right,
Shield
though?
or something like that.
Wait,
Yeah.
the Nvidia Shield's been out for ages.
Is it?
Really?
Nvidia Shield.
Oh.
Then maybe, I don't know. I just put some random stuff
Damn
in
it, Ron!
I'm confused because it's like the Shield came out in like 2013 or stuff.
Well, news gets delayed. Anyway, I guess
Let's
that
see here,
was a lot of no news.
View tablet
Stuff about other release dates for some reason.
release date. It was released on July 31st, 2013.
Well, I am wrong. Whatever.
Ron is living in the past.
That's breaking news.
Mm-hmm.
I'm moving on, I guess.
Right,
Unless
Metal Gear Solid.
Wait, are we talking about the
5.
same thing here? Because it's
I know you said the Nvidia Shield, and the Nvidia Shield came out on the 31st of July.
Are you talking about something else, Ron? Or
Oh, no.
What you may be thinking of is there's a Nvidia Shield Android TV gaming console, so that's what
that's
you
what
do,
I'm thinking of.
not the Shield. So let's see here.
is this? Hang on, I've just seen something, and I think I saw it before.
Here I'll link it. I'll link it to you guys.
Yeah, no, that's what you're talking about. Yeah, the Nvidia's new Android console. Blah blah blah. Outstanding 3D graphics, 4K video playback. Yada yada yada.
Can play games of up to 1080p resolution at 60 frames.
Yeah.
But they're
Seamless
Android
cloud
games.
game streaming. Seamless.
With 16 gigs of built-in storage, a micro SD card slot, dual band Wi-Fi support, HDMI connectivity, 2 USB.
See, so ours is full of
3.0.
crap. There was something like that.
It's not the Shield.
That's what it says. The Shield.
The Shield will also seamlessly
Shield
punish your
NVIDIA
asshole
Shield Android TV.
with lots
made
of
to
lies
game.
and bullshit.
So yeah, first 50 plus Android titles optimized for the Shield will be available for download. Oh, okay, so you can play Crysis 3, Doom 3, Borderlands, TPS.
3.
It's supporting a Tegra X1 processor, which, if I'm not mistaken, that's the processor that is on the same level as the PS3 and Xbox 360.
Wait,
But-
is it?
I think it. Oh no, I could be think. I think so. What is it that? Oh, there's one processor that was released. NVIDIA, Tegra, X1 PS3. See here, Tegra, NVIDIA. Oh, okay, anyway, just keep talking. However, I'll try and find it.
Just while we're waiting for Gender to get through that, there is news that is not really news because people probably knew this before we found out. But the Godzilla game is a PlayStation 4 exclusive.
No, it's on PS3.
A PlayStation,
A PlayStation
exclusive.
exclusive. Sorry. It's only on PlayStation. Xbox users do
Get it
not
right,
have
man.
the pleasure of playing what's going to be one of the greatest games of our generation. And
I can already tell. It's going to be the next Bioshock Infinite with guns.
arguably. And yeah, I think everyone
It's
who
gonna be
has a
Bioshock Infinite with
PlayStation,
dinosaurs, man.
anyone who has a PlayStation or doesn't have a PlayStation should get one just so they can get Godzilla and play that. And
Wait, so if you have a PlayStation, you should get a PlayStation so you can play Godzilla?
Look, even if you don't have
you
a
need
PlayStation,
a separate
and you have no
PlayStation
intent-
so you can play just Godzilla on that PlayStation.
You gotta dedicate that thing just to Godzilla. Don't let
Godzilla
don't let
is
any
too
other
much
game
for one
taint that
PlayStation,
PS4.
okay?
Look, and let's be serious here. Even if you don't own a PlayStation, you should just go out and buy Godzilla anyway. Support the
Yes.
game. It's going to be
Frame it in
fantastic.
Sell
your
your
room.
kidney.
Look,
Can't afford one, sell your kidney. Buy a PlayStation 4.
Replace your kidney.
Because I
Sell your
expect
other
to buy
kidney
10
and get
copies.
Godzilla.
Replace your kidney with a framed copy of Godzilla inside your body. And then you'll be one with Godzilla, the game. And then your life is complete.
Exactly.
This has
Man, when
been
this game's released, we're gonna
advice
be
for
out of
Jacob.
a running joke.
Oh god, yeah. I can't wait for that game to
But
come
When this
out now.
game's out, it's either gonna be super good or super bad. We're gonna be out of a joke.
Oh no, it's going to
Yeah.
be super bad or absolutely unplayable. I don't think there's any way it's going to be good.
No. But
It's
yeah.
gonna be like the next. It's gonna be game of the year, obviously.
I hope so. I hope it blows
Yeah.
everyone out the water.
So yeah, I guess next thing on the list or whatever.
Metal
For
Gear.
some
isn't it?
reason, we're gonna talk about Metal Gear Solid's release date.
Well, it was announced, wasn't it? Like recently, the release date was actually announced.
Yeah,
and the
so,
collector's
like-
edition was revealed, which looks. I like it. I like the look of it at least.
Metal
He
Iron
likes that
Man.
hand.
Yeah, I like the hand and the Yeah, the hand.
Yeah.
But I've seen the pricing for it in each region. In the US, it's $99. In the collector's edition, that is. In the UK, it's £99. And Gen J, what's the price in Australia?
$9 million.
Oh,
Or also put in converted terms, 250 Australian dollars.
Australian dollars
does
is not
that
your
convert
official
to
currency.
£99, or is that just
Nah, it'll
completely
be more than.
overpriced?
It will be completely overpriced.
Because $99
£99
does not in America does not convert to £99. So technically, Americans get the cheapest version, of the collector's edition.
No, we get more.
$99 is less than £99. And then
Is it $99 here? It's
Yeah.
more than 99.
I looked at on GameStop or something. It was $99 and then £99 in the UK. I think. You can check it somewhere else. I don't really know any like US game stores website.
Okay, so it
I'll
comes
check.
to
I'm actually in North America.
$128.30 British pounds. So 128.3 British pounds.
Wow. So you are getting like fucked in the butthole by Metal Gear. With that
Exactly,
big
with the
fat hand. You're getting
That's why the
fisted
hand-
in the asshole with that hand.
That's why the hand comes with it. So they could go, we overcharged you filthy Australians, now time to be taken up the ass by our gigantic metal hand.
I was actually going to make a
Metal
couple
Gear.
masturbation jokes about the hand, but I thought those were like low-bearing fruit.
Oh, we've got higher standards than masturbation jokes.
Got full on fisting jokes.
Yeah.
They're gonna have ass heat-seeking like devices. So if you decide not to put up your ass when you're asleep, it'll find you and just penetrate you.
See, the thing is, it's not actually a dead hand. The hand is actually alive. And what happens is when you sleep, it wanders around the house, and if it's not been stuck up your ass at least once a day, it then automatically inserts itself.
Oh, for God's sake! You can just imagine like the fingers walking around.
Oh, and then what happens is it's suddenly walking around the house, walks to you, you just wake up all of a sudden, and you just see it somewhat standing in the middle of your room watching you. Just stroking your hair,
Oh God.
all that stuff.
Yeah, that's gonna
But yeah.
happen. Everyone, go ahead and get Metal Gear Solid 5 Collector's Edition. Gonna be worth it.
It will.
Well, to be fair, it does look like it's gonna be a great game, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's got horse shit in it. What more can you ask? And a fisting hand. So, you know, what more can you ask? If you're
The
asking
collector
for more,
edition
then
here
you
is
are foolish.
$125.
Is it?
Mhm.
GameStop lied
Yeah.
to me.
They probably look at
Spot.
like the Aussie one or something.
No, it was US.
Yeah.
It said US on it. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
That's what they got.
So
No,
basically, what we
moving
know
on.
is Metal Gear hates Australians, and
Basically, what we know is that America is going to get really fisted.
Hmm.
They're going to have the most fisted.
Yeah.
Ugh.
that's going to be an award soon, isn't it?
Well, the most fisted game of the year
Konami hates Australians.
awards.
We should make
That's
that
the
a news
breaking
article.
news. That's probably going to be the
Of
title
course.
of my video.
Okay, so you want views? Get onto that.
Dang it.
Konami hates Australians.
I know you've just spent probably about 20 hours working on a top 5, but get onto some news story.
It's breaking news. You heard it here first. Konami hates Australians, and that's what we need
Yeah,
to say
so-
about that.
Yeah.
Great.
Next thing on the list.
Breaking
Lots.
news. Konami wants to fist Australians.
Oh shit.
On real news, GTA Heists released on March the 12th, the PC version delayed to April.
Jesus.
Finally, we can get more GTA footage that is still in use.
PC people are gonna be so pissed off.
It's not like
they've been
GTA is a
delayed
bad
again.
game or anything.
I know, but they're still gonna get so pissed off, aren't they?
Yeah.
What's the reason for it being delayed?
I think they just
'Cause
wanted to get the
Rockstar hates
heists out
PC.
before PC came out. I think.
From what they were saying was they wanted to fix up the game even more for the PC.
Well, if that's the case, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just think it's been released.
Wait a sec.
Sorry.
Sorry. What were we going to say, Kuso?
Oh, I wasn't going to say anything.
In
You were
terms
saying
of
something or
platforms, GTA 5 has been released on the PS3 and Xbox 360 in 2013, PS4 and Xbox One in 2014, and now PC in 2015. It wants to win 3 Game of the Years in a row, doesn't it? I mean, it didn't win, you know, but it will try, and it'll go back into the past years and win them again, okay?
Yeah.
And that's its goal. But
Wait,
honestly,
I'll go back in the past and win
it'll
more
go back in
awards.
time, it'll win the awards for 2013 and 2014. And then
They would have to kill Last of Us to do that.
I know, but still, I think they just wanted to get GTA Heists like released on all platforms before they released the PC version. I'm not sure about that, but I think that was one of the things.
What they said was that they wanted to fix the game up more and all that stuff. So it's like, okay, cool. So I can understand that.
I like Rockstar. They make great games, and they like changed their perspective on YouTube gamers. So
yeah,
good guy. Rockstar.
Why do they hate them?
They used to hate them. They used to like not allow any gaming content from like a Rockstar game at all without a copyright strike. And well, now they've sort of softened up to it, and they allow it to happen.
Well, when they made like $500 million a day.
Look, to put it bluntly, Rockstar used to be as bad as Voltor.
They used to be as bad as Nintendo are now. Really, because they've got kind of shitty.
Nintendo.
Here's the thing: Nintendo just wants profit now because they need a fish for money. They don't have anything going for them. They have like 2 dying consoles.
What? The 3DS isn't dying. It's doing really well.
Okay, they have 1 dying console and 1 handheld.
Which does really, really well.
And a new 3DS.
Okay, Jenny, that's not the point.
Yeah. But yeah, so...
Wii is dying.
Yeah. No, the Wii is dead. All the games on it suck. Not a single good one. So you
That's a lie.
you can't name a single good game on the console. I challenge you.
Wii Sports Resort.
Donkey
that
Kong
was great.
Tropical Freeze.
That's shit.
Tell me you guys didn't play Wii Sports. Come on, that was amazing.
Oh yeah, that was a good game.
On the Wii, yeah.
Exactly. It's called the Wii Sports.
Yeah, on the tennis, that was the shit. On boxing, I was like the best boxer ever.
Boxing was intense.
When's the Simpsons game gonna get a sequel?
I want Simpsons Hit and Run Remastered Edition. That's what I want.
I do too.
Oh, that final level on the Simpsons Hit and Run. Did you ever play it,
That
Kuso?
was so fucking hard.
I had it, but I never beat it.
Oh, the final level, it was like, oh my god, I could never beat it. But then I gave it another go. I'm like, oh, this is incredibly easy.
What?
Okay, so you know how you don't have enough time to actually get to the school.
Yeah, I think so.
All you have to do is get to the Simpsons house. All of a sudden, a car spawns. You dodge that car, drive, you outrun it. Then they go, oh, here's another minute, and you can easily get to the school from the Simpsons house to the school in like less than a minute.
That's confusing. I remember trying to beat that last mission for like months at a time, and it's just like I can't do it.
The final mission is so easy; it's not funny.
It's fucking not.
No,
apparently.
As I've said, no. All you have to do is when you start at the power plant, you drive slowly to the Simpsons house. All of a sudden, another car will spawn that you have to outrun. All you then simply have to do is then outrun the car by driving straight. And then all of a sudden, once you reach the distance, you then go, here's like another minute or a minute and a half, and you can just drive casually to the school. It's really simple. It's kind of disappointing, to be honest.
This has made me want to play that now.
Looking back on it, Jenny's just like, I hate that game.
Yeah.
I love that game.
Yeah, trust me. I was going to say, Jacob, really give the last mission another go. Trust me, it's really easy.
Break out your PS2 or Nintendo.
My PS3 has backwards compatibility, actually, so I can play on that.
Oh.
Lucky.
I know. My console will be worth millions. Or not.
Perfect. Do we really need to talk about the next thing?
What is the
What's
next
thing?
The Order. No, we've already talked about
that. Okay.
The Order sucks.
So,
okay, Dead Space developer wants to
gaming news. Oh yeah, this is already gaming news. So yeah, Dead Space developer wants to return to the series. So
and no one else does. In short,
everyone else was like, "No, don't! You already screwed it. Don't make it worse."
But I mean, how many people here have played? I mean, Nakuso, you've played Dead Space 3. Have you played any of the others, or?
I played the first one,
but not the second.
The really good one.
Yeah, the very first.
The actual scary one.
Yeah, that was really good. So you've not played number 2?
No, I heard it was actually pretty good. Though.
That's a shame. Well, it is my favorite game of all time. So, what should I call it? And what about yourself, Jake? Have you played any Dead Spaces?
I've played a little bit of the first Dead Space.
You play the iPhone one.
Oh yeah, the iPhone one. The iPhone one. That was.
Is there an iPhone one?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It takes place before the events of Dead Space 2 by like not very long.
No.
It pretty much is like
I've played a little bit of Dead Space, the first Dead Space.
Yeah.
Wasn't very good at it. Also, a bit scared.
It is FPS. No, wait.
It's not
third person shit.
It's third person.
Crap.
It's
No, you should be good
horror.
at that game.
I know,
What
but
the
it's
hell's wrong
survival
with you,
horror,
Jacob?
and I have a problem with survival horror. And like that was a proper horror, like.
Last of Us was pretty much survival horror.
But it wasn't really scary. It was just tense as fuck.
Yeah, which led to some really good scares.
I suppose.
But yeah,
I
what
just
about
keep
yourself?
thinking of the bit where you have to turn on something and it gets scary.
The generator.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that thing. That was the most. Yeah.
See, what about yourself, Ron? What Dead Spaces have you played?
I have two. I got the collector edition too, so I got like a miniature plasma cutter.
I sold mine
Why?
because it's a very long story.
We have time.
Anyway,
Yeah, Dead Space 2 is a pretty long game. No need to sell it, Jenny.
I did sell Dead Space 2. I sold my plasma cutter
Oh, why?
because
We got time for a story. We got like a bit.
I needed money.
Oh.
Oh my god, this is gonna turn into him smoking some weed.
I need some money for some stuff, and a friend was like, "Oh, I will buy it from you." So I got paid like $50 for it.
This is not making you sound any less of a drug addict, my friend.
I think I need the money for like there was some game or something that was coming out, or I was saving up for something, and
All right.
I need some money or
no
something
loan
like that.
sharks involved.
There were like all the loan sharks involved. There was love, there was betrayal, there was sharks.
Wow.
Was there blackjack and hookers?
All the blackjack and hookers. There was like an entire room of blackjack and hookers, and then you go in and it's like, oh my god, there's a basement full of them also. and we played blackjack on the hookers.
Oh. Now that's.
And then you
the
bet your
story.
plasma cutter and you lost it. Great
I know.
story.
It was. But yeah, so honestly, if Dead Space 3 was to return to this, well, not if Dead Space 3 was to return to the series, if Dead Space was to return to the series,
No, if the developer were to return to the series,
God, shut up. Yeah, if the developer was to return to the series, fine. If the Dead Space developers want to return to the series,
oh my god.
Just get on with it. Yeah. Okay.
that works. Shut up, Ron, it works. What would it mean is they'd have to return back to more survival horror and not return to the story arc of Isaac.
You would want them to do that because it would make for a better game, but they don't
Yeah.
give a shit.
No, but Dead Space 3, as far as I was aware, sold less than Dead Space 2, so
Yeah, I
They'd
don't
have-
think Dead Space 4 would do well.
no. But if they went more survival horror, and they then were like, okay, it's really more survival horror, they just improve a bunch of the things, it could be a really good game, but there was just none of that magic that was like, the release and the announcement, the build up to Dead Space 2 that there was for Dead Space 3.
Wait, Dead Space is EA, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, they
And
are.
That's
good.
why I made the comment before, because the guys who made Dead Space right now are working on Battlefield Hardline.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Or the original Dead Space,
Oh,
some of like
that's
the original.
disgusting.
Yeah. What's weird is some of the original Dead Space developers were working on Advanced Warfare, and then the new Dead Space developers are working on Hardline.
So that's why Hardline sucks.
Yeah, pretty much. And what's interesting is Advanced Warfare isn't that bad. So
Well, I mean, to be fair,
It's
Call of
probably one of
Duty
the better
games
ones in the
normally
series.
aren't that bad. They just aren't, worth.
I
the
disagree.
yearly- I there are games in that series that I cannot stand. Don't get me wrong, but they aren't.
Ghosts.
Well,
Warfare
I'd say Modern Warfare 3. That was shocking, but
Yeah.
I think that was the last game in the series I played because it was that bad.
Flops 2 wasn't too bad.
They aren't
I
bad
don't know.
per se, but they're just not. anywhere near as good as like most games that come out at that time.
I
Yeah,
don't think I'm gonna buy another Call of Duty game until
No.
they come out with Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. Until they
Oh,
come out with
man.
Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, which they'll never do, I'm not buying one of those games.
I want them to
I'm gonna
remaster the
break that
first
rule
Modern
sometime,
Warfare,
though.
then I can try and fail at the Mile High Club again.
What I can say is it's a good thing we've got a competitive pro Call of Duty player in the Skype call. What do you think of it all, Nakuso?
Call of Duty? I used to play Call of Duty games all the way up until Modern Warfare 2.
What happened?
The best one.
Yeah, it is the best one. Actually, okay, I did play Black Ops. That one is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
But after that, I haven't played anything. Advanced Warfare actually looks surprisingly alright. And I've
Yeah.
seen reviews, and it seems to be a fine game. It's just they don't do anything new anymore.
No. I mean, they've got the whole exosuits and all that stuff. The issue is I got very bored with the game very fast, multiplayer-wise. Like,
When you introduce exosuits, I just thought, are they trying to copy, was it Crackdown?
Halo.
Or am I thinking of
Titanfall.
Crisis.
Crisis?
Just listing all these games now.
I
It
was
looks
thinking
like a bit of a
Crisis,
copy
but
of Halo, like in the all
Yeah.
advanced
Oh,
shit.
have you all seen Halo 5?
Nope. I've
I
never
haven't
played
seen it.
Halo because
I-
I've never been an
I
I
was
Xbox
don't
gamer.
own an Xbox.
No, I'm saying
I
if
don't own an
you've seen,
Xbox
like,
One, so I
if
don't want
you've
to
seen-
sadden myself with
I was gonna
Halo.
say, if you've seen the gameplay or whatever, it's just Call of Duty now. Pretty much.
It's gone like normal military shooter.
Oh, no,
kind
I
of
mean
thing.
Call of Duty. I mean, it's like, yeah, gameplay wise, it seems to be like exactly like Call of Duty, pretty much.
That's weird.
Well, because
Like,
they're
the
getting to a
thing that
point
was
where
setting
it's trying to
Halo
make.
apart was
Yeah,
like,
it's gone to the point where it's like we need to keep doing new stuff. And last Halo it was like, oh, kill streaks, and now it's like Call of Duty.
Whoa, kill streaks. What?
Yeah,
Well, they
Halo
really
5
have kill streaks. It's just they gave you stuff.
fair kills and all that stuff.
I'm pretty sure the thing that set Halo apart from the rest of the normal FPS shooter games was that it was all,
Yeah.
sci-fi and stuff like that.
You can aim down the scopes, all that stuff now with all your guns.
Oh yeah, you couldn't do that before.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's oh well.
We don't talk about Xbox here.
No. Remember, Nakuso, this is the number one 100% pro PlayStation podcast.
We couldn't be
We are crazy.
Yeah, on that note,
And then we
I'd
have
like-
like a guy who's crazy pro PC race, master race.
who?
You.
Yeah, Nakuso, why are you so fanboyish of the PC?
Fanboy PC. It's all about the PSP Vita.
Oh, the PlayStation Vita Master Race. I've heard of you, scum.
Hey, it's PlayStation, it works.
Yeah, I guess it's acceptable. Still, you have to change the fact he's scum.
We've got to, okay, listen.
So, yeah, I guess do you want to go on to the next part of the news?
Oh, is it the serious
what's
news?
it- is it-
Yeah.
Oh, shit. That's sad.
Do you want me to...
Really? Because the next one's on the list says plug our channels like whores.
Well, you
Oh,
didn't
God.
see the link I made or whatever.
Yeah.
Well,
I
I'm looking at the list you made earlier. It goes Dead Space wants to return to Dead Space.
Do you want me to just talk about it then?
Can I
I think you talk about the guy getting hit.
can I suggest us moving from being pro PlayStation to pro Ouya?
Good
I
idea.
don't know what that is.
It's a console, and how can you not know what that is? It's
You-
I don't pay attention.
it's
do you
the
love the
future of
Ouya?
gaming.
It's good saying, okay, so do you love the Ouya with all your heart?
Yes, I do. It's probably one of the best consoles to come out.
Ever.
Perfect. I'm glad that we had you on then.
What do you think, Ron? What do you think of Ouya?
I think it's a beautiful console. Very, very slim.
You're right.
Very
except-
good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good.
But yeah,
I
so
don't-
the serious news or whatever, apparently the Microsoft HoloLens project designer was killed in a drunk driving hit and run.
Was he the drunk
Appa-
one? Oh.
No, he was, as one of the project designers, was involved. He was involved in a fatal hit and run accident this past Saturday, so I presume he was hit by the car.
Ah, shit.
So
That sucks.
yeah, it's at the end of the day, it'll be interesting to see what happens with the whole HoloLens future. I'm sure they can get someone else onto it to do the whole project designer, but I mean, I've not seen too many. I've come across like one or two websites talking about this, so I presume this is true and all that stuff. So, but if this is true, yeah, it's really sad to hear. I hope the families are able to deal with this. The family and all that are able to deal with this okay and are getting through it, because it's really fucking shitty.
No, it is. That's horrible.
Yeah.
Only
So,
30 years old. Damn.
Yeah. So I presume this is true and all that stuff. So
Oh, yeah, it's true. It's on Kotaku and
yeah, so it is.
like VG247.
Yeah, so or at least then we know that. Well, I see that sounds bad. At least we know it's true in the sense that the article isn't made up, but it's sad that it is true.
Mm.
Yeah,
It's
it
good
is.
that we have news. Bad that the guy died.
Yeah.
The person who was driving has got a bail set at $100,000,
Yeah.
which is
It's
up to
a
opinion,
pretty
I
penny.
suppose, but
Yeah. Honestly, it's a really shitty thing, and it's really sad that happened.
yeah.
So, does anyone else want to really say anything else about it, or?
I hope the
don't know.
HoloLens comes along fine. 'Cause
Yeah.
it seems like it was actually coming along good.
Yeah.
It was like a cool concept.
It seemed quite cool. The virtual reality stuff seems interesting, but it'll be the
It seems
execution.
like feels like virtual reality is like really starting to become a thing again.
Yeah.
Because you see all the stuff like the Steam VR, the Oculus Rift, the HoloLens.
I honestly still stand by the fact that I think that for games, it's not going to take off too well. But for things like things like medicine, it could be really useful, or things like horror movies. I've been saying this for ages, but how many people here? Okay, so you three, how often have you seen a horror movie lately, like a new one that's actually been scary? Like, I can't. Well,
Are you
of
seriously
course-
asking Jacob if he subjected himself
Okay,
to horror?
okay. Ignore
I
the
watched
question,
Annabelle
Jacob. That was
like-
shit.
at Halloween.
Annabelle was really shit.
I got scared.
I hate horror movies.
This is why we don't ask you about horror, Jacob.
I don't like horror movies either, but like, I didn't think it was that scary because I was kind of like, just, I don't know. I thought most of it was kind of predictable.
Yeah.
But the bits that did get me, like, really got me. If you know what I mean? Like, it was more of,
So
I don't know. I don't think it was a good film. For what it's worth.
no. So imagine now sticking some virtual reality on your head or whatever, and seeing the entire thing from like the view of the main character or whatever.
I would
So it looks like you're actually in it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really
That
awesome.
would be really hard to do, though. That
Yeah.
wouldn't just be the HoloLens. That would
No.
be
Yeah.
the whole
Yeah.
practice.
I would have a
which
heart
is
attack.
where it would take
No fucking
take a lot of work to pull something off like that. But I've argued that that's where virtual reality will succeed in the horror front. That horror needs to take the step of something, because horror these days really isn't all that scary.
Dude, the latest horror movie I watched, I suck at horror movies because I don't get scared watching them. I get scared thinking about stuff afterwards.
Hmm.
So the latest horror movie I watched was As Above, So Below. And
Yeah.
every time someone died, I was watching it with my friends. We just made the jokes that it's like, RKO! RKO out of nowhere! Like Randy Orton slithering in. The whole time. It's hilarious.
Oh,
Because it wasn't scary. These guys just randomly just got destroyed by stuff.
yeah.
Not scary.
Oh, and a Ouija board or whatever that was directed like by Michael Bay or whatever was really shit.
Apparently,
But yeah.
Final
Sometimes Michael Bay can
Destination
do
is,
horror movies.
I'm just thinking like, because imagine like, have you played PT, the Kuso?
What's that?
The demo for Silent Hills. I know that you've played it, Ron, and
I
Jacob.
played.
You're too much of a wuss to play
Yeah, I
it.
beat it.
No, I
I'm not playing
haven't.
that. Okay.
I played Silent Hill games, but I haven't
Yeah.
played that one.
You've not played it. See, because Silent Hills, or whether the whole PT or whether being in the first person, that demo was truly one of the best horror experiences I've played in a very long time. Just imagining like virtual reality as part of that.
Yeah, I could see them doing that with games. Like they can do that more with games than movies.
Yeah. I mean, movies
You know
would
what that
be a
means,
bitch
General?
to laugh.
That means Five Nights at Freddy's 4 virtual reality.
Oh god, that would actually be very terrifying.
For movies,
Go
I
experience
think-
that. Just become a. Sorry.
And sorry, in terms of the what you call it, what we're talking about, with like it'd be a lot more possible to do the gaming thing, like because you can
Then
create
movies.
all the
Yeah, you can
the
do the tech
surroundings
behind
and
all the
all that.
virtual.
You can't really
Yeah.
create the stuff in a movie unless it's animated, and animated
Yeah.
kind of loses the
Yeah.
horror feel.
Exactly. So yeah, I honestly don't see how they would be able to do it with movies. But
To be fair though, like
if they could pull it off,
if we look at I know the Order has got a lot of shit, but the graphics in that game do look very good. So in fairness,
Yeah.
visuals in games are getting very good. It wouldn't really, be a problem, I guess. Like you could
but
make movies
we need
with the game engine, I suppose. Which
Yeah,
I guess is
well,
kinda
just-
what the Order looks
It
like.
seems like looks really good, but it's short because they focus so much on that.
Yeah, and they do a bunch of padding and all that. But the thing also with virtual reality and all that, you need a consistent frame rate. It has to be a locked. It can't be like you can't have 30 frames for virtual reality. You have to have like 60 or even 120.
Mm-hmm.
You need things to be really smooth, or it's going to give you a headache and eye strain and everything. It needs to be locked, consistent, and all that.
Yeah.
Because if you've got frame rates jumping all over the place and all that, and you're looking around and all that, it's going to give you a headache and
Yeah, it's
hurt.
gonna be weird.
Yeah. Could you imagine playing like Assassin's Creed Unity with virtual reality with it at like 16 frames or jumping around from 30 and all of a sudden dropping down and going back up and all that? It just wouldn't work. You need.
That's the true horror experience.
Oh my god, that'd be scary. Yeah, have some virtual reality of Assassin's Creed Unity before patches.
God.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd
So,
played Dying Light before that.
No, virtual reality Dying Light.
No.
Dying Light, you'd throw up, man. You
No,
move around
no,
so
thank you.
quickly.
No, I would not do that. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm.
No.
No.
But yeah, so is that everything?
I think. I'm looking at it now. I think that's it. Yeah.
Okay. So
Besides,
Ron,
of course, reiterating, Godzilla, PlayStation 4, go out and get it. Or pre-order.
Yeah.
We will be getting it. We will play it if it's co-op or
I
multiplayer.
think there is a multiplayer. I'm not sure. I can't confirm that.
Oh, there we go.
We will confirm it
serious.
next episode whether or not it's multiplayer.
yeah. So
On
yeah,
Dragon Ball Z.
so yeah, I guess it's now time to plug our channels like whores.
Oh, get that
Guess
Metal
go
Gear
first.
Solid fists ready.
Akuso, you're the guest. You get to start off. What's coming out on your channel, or has just been released, or what have you got planned? And what can people expect to see on your channel?
For my channel, well, one channel, which is my main one currently, is just called Nakutsu, and I do not anime, oh my god, too much Attack on Titan. I do Astronaut content, so if you are into Astronauts, which is a MOBA type game, it's a very fun game I usually play with General.
Yeah.
And I also do What's in My Steam Library, which is supporting charity. I do random games selected by the viewers, and I basically go over a 20 to 30 minute explanation of my experience with it. And that's really all I do on that channel. My other channel, which is the anime channel, I recently released the top 5 Attack on Titan deaths, which does have spoilers. So if you haven't, seen the series, I recommend seeing the series, then seeing the video. And in the future, I'm going to be doing some projects focusing on the companies behind the anime that we see.
Very cool. Yeah, I was going to say, did you ever successfully get out of hell?
Oh no, please don't mention that game.
I thought that's like game of the year, better than Dark.
Wait, what game?
That's difficult.
Get out of hell.
Oh, Cat Out of Hell? That game's awful.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So yeah, who's next on the
You.
stuff? Who wants to go
You.
next? Fine. Okay, so just before this podcast, I released after so many technical issues my Evolve review. That's finally out, and I mean, I guess coming up next, whenever I'm able to, I'll be doing a Xenoverse review. Then afterwards, I'll be doing the top 5 Dragon Ball Z games of all time.
Ooh.
So yeah, I mean, I may end up uploading some more Dragon Ball Z gameplay, depending on whatever I feel like or if I come across something I want to. Because I think I've got one ready to upload that I've got recorded, so that's that. But yeah, not really a huge amount of things coming up on the channel, considering now being in uni and just got so much to get done. So yeah, not a huge amount, but Evolve Review, go check that out. Okay,
Good.
guess Jacob is next.
I guess so. At the moment, I just finished episode 2 of the Telltale's Game of Thrones thing. I'm waiting for episode 3 to come out because it should come out like anytime soon. I've got the Dying Light series going on, the co-op thing. That's going on. My FIFA stuff, GTA. I will admit I've not been uploading particularly well as of late. I've been a bit stoppy-starty. But I have sort of started to arrange an uploading schedule. So once I get enough content to make that work, that will be in place and things should go a bit more smoothly. I'm still trying to find a game that I'm gonna be able to like comfortably do, and you know, I don't know, it's hard to find a game that I can use I can enjoy a lot and have fun editing, because most of the games that I enjoy playing kind of a bitch to edit, so it's difficult, but maybe I'll find something eventually. I'm looking forward to the Batman release because I'll probably play that and that'll be great.
Oh yeah, Batman.
What's coming soon? The next Telltale Game of Thrones episode. That obviously is coming. I've got to do that. I want to do that. The rest of the Dying Light thing, I'm not sure. I haven't got a lot planned. I've literally just finished some coursework, and that means that I've got to prepare for exams in like 6 weeks. But that's not going to happen, so... Ron, your turn.
My channel mainly consists lately of anime games because that's all I have for some reason.
Oh man, I need to go watch that.
I hate Call of Duty, so I don't upload that stuff. I don't really have casual playing.
But to answer your question, Kuso, it's about 7 or something.
7-1.
Oh, wait, did you say how many people watch it, or?
No, I said I'm gonna have to go watch it.
Oh, I thought you said how many people watch it. I think it's like,
watch what? Like my channel?
You were saying anime games or whatever, because let's go.
I've got like One Piece and Zatch Bell going on. I hate Zatch Bell so far.
Speaking of, one question I have to ask is, how is the One Piece stuff going?
It's pretty good. I haven't uploaded anything or recorded. But I have parts ready. I haven't uploaded this week because I've just been like sick and I had to do a bunch of work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get some Xenoverse out. GTA and Dying Light on the way, but whenever Tales from the Borderlands come out, episode 2, I'm gonna do that as well.
Oh, Borderlands Handsome Edition. Yeah, I just realized I'd probably do that.
Yeah, we could both do that. I'm gonna get that too.
Why not?
What else do I have? Yeah, really nothing. Expect a video of me kicking Jenny's butt at Xenoverse sometime soon.
I challenge you, Ron, let's do this after the podcast.
We are doing this.
Done.
I guess set up my recording.
We are going to do it. But anyway, so go
Do a
continue.
share play so I can watch.
And that's pretty much it.
Cool. Okie dokie.
Sure.
So yeah, I guess
So
that
this
brings...
is Region Unlocked. We will see you next month. Jenny, stop trying to host. I hosted this month.
I don't know how you're hosting. I don't know what you're doing.
I'm supposed to say the goodbye. Okay, you
good.
already like stole other stuff from me.
You were playing Xenoverse.
I was paying attention and you just randomly just started talking.
You were playing Xenoverse.
And I was paying attention too. You play games when we do the podcast?
No, I don't.
Totally.
No.
Guys, let's be peaceful
Okay,
at the end of this.
Well,
Ron?
Awkward.
Yeah. Don't make me host the podcast.
I didn't realize that was my cue to keep talking. Okay, so we'll see you next month with a new guest, Nakusto. Nice having you on here.
Thanks for having me on. It was a lot of fun.
It was good having you. We love having guests because we don't like talking to each other.
Yeah.
Alone.
The less time we have to speak to Ron, the better.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Right. Okay, fuck off.